Hi friends, today we will discuss about last Part 5's Lead Assessor training module. We have already covered 4 parts of this training module. As you know, we will cover complete training module in 5 different training videos. So don't miss these videos. Cover these 5 videos one by one in a sequence for complete understanding with better clarity. So let's start last part of 5's Lead Assessor training module. In this part we will cover key points to become a good assessor. Next, key focus to become a good assessor. Look for 5's conceptual understanding percolation down to all levels of the organization. Interview some employees at random. Please remember, your input to the organization will help them to plan their way forward. Focus on safety measures, fire safety, first aid, and emergency preparedness, emergency exits, emergency assembly areas, etc. Remember, safety is the very immediate improvement coming out of 5S system. Look for understanding of the 5S system in its true spirit and not as cosmetic understanding. Focus on how the organization is serious about extending the 5S beyond its boundaries: employees, family, schools, hospitals, panchayat, public places, etc. Look for 5S's coverage in peripheral areas and security as well. Also stores and maintenance. Method of red tagging, review and disposal system, scrap disposal policy. Attributes of a good assessor. Look for frankness, openness. Believe that you are there to only see the facts and details of 5S practice and observance. You are not there to criticize their practices. Very important. You should aim to make the assessment or assessments as a value-adding exercise. Keep guiding them for higher level of improvement planes. Look for 5S conceptual understanding percolation down to all levels of the organization. Interview some employees at random. Please remember, your input to the organization will help them to plan their way forward. Focus on safety measures, fire safety, first aid, and emergency preparedness, emergency exits, emergency assembly areas, etc. Remember, safety is the very immediate improvement coming out of 5S system. Look for understanding of the 5S system in its true spirit and not as cosmetic. Understanding. Focus on how the organization is serious about extending the 5S beyond its boundaries: employees, family, schools, hospitals, panchayat, public places, etc. Look for 5S's coverage in peripheral areas and security as well. Also stores and maintenance. Method of red tagging, review and disposal system, scrap disposal policy. Look for whether management review is taking place on 5S performance and look for effectiveness. Indicate Kaizen improvements as a result of 5S. Look for capturing benefits out of 5S system implementation. Here's a brief outline of 5S auditors closer meeting. Review of individual audits. Each auditor may provide a summary of their individual audits, highlighting key findings, observations, and any notable points. Discuss specific areas that were assessed, such as sorting, setting in order, shining, standardizing, and sustaining. Consolidation of audit scores. Compile and review the overall audit scores for each area or department within the factory. Discuss any significant variations or trends in the scores. Identification of strengths and weaknesses. Identify areas where the factory performed well, strengths, and areas that need improvement, weaknesses. Discuss any common themes or recurring issues across different audits. Root cause analysis. If there are identified weaknesses, or areas for improvement, conduct a root cause analysis to understand the underlying factors contributing to these issues. Consider whether there are systemic issues that need to be addressed. Feedback and recommendations. Provide constructive feedback to the factory management based on the audit findings. Offer recommendations for improvement in areas where deficiencies were identified. Discuss any positive practices that can be highlighted and shared. Action plans. Collaboratively develop action plans for addressing identified weaknesses. Define responsibilities and timelines for implementing improvement initiatives. Set goals for moving to the next level of 5S maturity. Documentation and reporting. Ensure that all audit findings, recommendations, and action plans are properly documented. Prepare a comprehensive report that can be shared with the factory management for transparency and accountability. Follow-up procedures. Discuss procedures for follow-up audits or checks to track the progress of the factory in implementing recommended changes. Establish a schedule for future audits and continuous improvement efforts. Open forum for questions and discussion. Allow auditors to ask questions and engage in discussions regarding the audits. Encourage the sharing of best practices and lessons learned. Closure and next steps. Summarize the key points discussed during the meeting. Confirm any action items and the responsibilities assigned to individuals or departments. Discuss the schedule for future meetings or follow-up activities. A well-organized and constructive closer meeting can contribute significantly to the success of the 5S program and the continuous improvement efforts within the factory. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to download all training material for your reference. Thank you so much for tuning into today's training. I hope you found the information valuable and that it adds value to your industry or skill set. If you have any questions or if there's a specific topic you'd like me to cover in future videos, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Your feedback is incredibly important to me, and I'm here to support your learning journey. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. Your support helps the channel grow and allows me to continue creating content